Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? My email is weldonr112 at gmail.com. Once again, my email is weldonr112 at gmail.com. Hey, since this country was formed, there was always a war on something. First, it was a civil war. Then we had the Vietnam War. Then we had Desert Storm. Then we had the attack on 9/11. Then we had other wars. Usually, what I'm trying to say is that usually we have a war on other lands and other countries to protect our country and our interests, whatever we got going on. Then there was the war on drugs. We know how that turned out. Then it was a war on this and a war on that. But this time we have a war on coronavirus or COVID-19, whatever you want to call it. Then we have the racist thing starting back up again. Then we have people that are trying to cut down on voting or tamper with voting rights or whatever, closing down districts, making it hard to vote. Now we see that the government itself is against each other. What I'm trying to say is this is the first time that America is at war with itself. Usually we be at war with something else. But this is the first time in years that America is at war with itself. I mean, the new normal is crazy. It seems like people are fighting to do the just thing, or they're taking the easy road out. And it never happened before. Not in this country history. We usually try to stand for what's right overall. Now we got with so many people trying to get likes on Facebook or TikTok or YouTube or whatever. They're just doing any and everything that's irrational and insane and end up dying. Depression is at an all-time high. Suicide is at an all-time high. People are lost and don't know what to do. We had a war spiritually, financially, and emotionally. We are at a crisis. Someone called 911 because we had an emergency. We had a state of emergency. And it never been like this before. Because morale is at an all-time low. Common sense is at an all-time low. Nobody really wants to do the right thing. It's all about self. So what do we do? Where do we turn? When the government and the leadership is all screwed up, when the family values have hit an all-time low, where standards is an all-time low, leadership everywhere is falling by the wayside. It's all about how can I get a bigger bonus? How can I cut costs? How can I cheat somebody out of something? What do we do? When the value of the dollar is down, when the market is always about to crash, when unemployment is at an all-time high, inflation is no better. So what are we going to do? Where do the change start? Well, the change start with the person in the mirror. The change start with you. Always treat other people like you want to be treated. The golden rule. Always do what is expected of you at all times. If you always take the high road, then guess what? The other person will as well, most times. We now have to be the standard. I'm saying we have to be the one that change how society is going. We have to put our foot down with ourselves first, with our children next. We gotta reverse this thing. So I challenge you to be the one that make a change in America today. It all starts with you, or me, or the person in the mirror. That's who start change first. You cannot look for somebody outside to make the change. It first has to start with you. So I'm challenging you. You be the voice that is heard. Stand up. Be accountable. Be great. Be good. Love you.